It is no secret that organizations in the crypto industry have often clashed with authorities, with Ripple's current lawsuit vs. the SEC being probably the most noteworthy example. However, the SEC is now suing even larger people in the crypto business. Binance and Coinbase, two crypto juggernauts, have become the latest to dispute with us authorities. The pro-XRP lawyer, John E. Deaton, just tweeted a Twitter message inviting his 272.4 followers to the long-awaited hearings and decisions before the U.S. federal court. In reaction to a previous tweet by Paul Grewal, Chief Legal Officer of cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase, Deaton said that this Wednesday will be a big day for cryptocurrency. Grewal listed the great activities that are scheduled to take place tomorrow in his tweet. The hearing on the SEC's move to freeze Binance's assets, the publication of the Hinman papers, and the SEC's answer to Coinbase's petition were among the events. The Securities and Exchange Commission had already filed a request to freeze the assets of the ailing crypto exchange Binance, a move that would impact hundreds of accounts associated with the exchange. The lawsuit will be heard in the United States District Court for the District of Columbia on June 13, 2023. Similarly, the contentious Hinman papers, which are considered to be a watershed moment in the SEC-Ripple conflict, are set to be revealed on Wednesday. According to Deaton's tweet, the records would have a significant influence on the SEC's action against Ripple as well as other exchanges. Coinbase, the main cryptocurrency exchange, filed a petition with the SEC, requesting regulatory clarification. When the SEC failed to reply to the petition within 7 days, the United States Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit ordered the SEC to answer within 7 days, which is due on June 13. Grewal reacted on tomorrow's events, saying, "Not every federal court day is eventful in crypto, but tomorrow is," adding, "May God bless the U.S. courts." In response to Grewal's remark, Deaton said that former U.S. President Donald Trump's arraignment will take place tomorrow as well. According to sources, Trump has landed in Florida for his first court appearance on June 13, after his arrest on allegations of mishandling national security secrets. He was also accused with refusing to assist the authorities in their attempts to retrieve the papers. This morning, Twitter is on top as an XRP and Ripple devotee reveals Ripple's filing activity. The corporation is specifically filing on Court Listener. This screenshot was published on Twitter to bring attention to the current SEC Ripple lawsuit. The snapshot, as shown in the tweet above, reveals key information regarding Ripple's submission. In particular, with the revelation of the Hinman documents, the SEC Ripple lawsuit is expected to have a huge confrontation tomorrow. Twitter has received a fresh filing for the Securities and Exchange Commission v. Ripple Labs case. BitCase's bot, in particular, publicized the filing of Docket 127, Declaration in Support of Motion. Cyril then shares special trading ideas that can help traders test their research efficiency. To begin, he believes that Token Terminal is essential for DeFi aficionados. This program collects financial data from blockchains and dApps such as revenue, earnings, and user growth. Cyril claims that by using this, traders may make educated, data-driven judgments. Responses to both tweets demonstrate huge support and unwavering optimism for Ripple and XRP to triumph. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse continues to underline the significance of the papers related to former SEC Director William Hinman's 2018 address. Garlinghouse has assured the public that the papers are worth the wait. This statement was made less than 24 hours before their scheduled public publication. Garlinghouse made the statement in response to a question from Jungle Inc., a crypto YouTuber and XRP community member. Jungle Inc., compelled by curiosity, sought comments from Ripple CEO over the release of the papers. Garlinghouse acknowledged that he's eager to talk more about the papers, but would want to keep his comments limited. Despite the paucity of specifics, he told Jungle Inc. that he and Ripple's CLO, Stuart Alderoty, felt the records were worth the 18-month battle to get them. "I wish I could go into more detail now, but we've waited this long, 18 months, and I don't want to go too far. Stuart Alderoty and I believe they were well worth the wait," Garlinghouse said. Moments thereafter, renowned XRP community leader Digital Perspectives brought the information to public notice, emphasizing its importance. Remember when Judge Annalisa Torres refused the SEC's petition to keep the Hinman papers confidential last month? Following the verdict, Garlinghouse said that the attorneys are trying to make the records available. However, At the request of both parties, the court set June 13 as the date for the publication of the papers. The public is now anxiously awaiting the substance of the contentious information. Garlinghouse and Alderity have emphasized the importance of the papers, adding to the public's interest. Garlinghouse said earlier this year that the public would be stunned by the SEC's actions if the records were made public. Last October, as reported by the crypto basic, Alderity underscored the need of obtaining the papers. The Ripple stated that Ripple had to struggle for nearly 18 months to get them back, but it was worth it. Notably, pro-XRP attorney John Deaton previously said that the records would have no effect on the Howey analysis. He did, however, suggest that they would highlight the difficulties of applying historical precedents to modern-day technologies. Deaton also suggested that the papers will help Ripple and Coinbase gain public acceptance. Furthermore, the pro-XRP lawyer underlined that the Hinman documents might spark bipartisan efforts in Congress to improve regulatory clarity. Notably, U.S. Representative Warren Davidson has introduced legislation to reform the SEC and remove Chairman Gary Gensler. The SEC filed lawsuits against the organizations within a day of each other. The SEC charged Binance with 13 counts, including deceiving investors via insider trading and hiding assets. Notably, Binance and its creator, Changpeng Zhou, have been accused of operating Binance in the United States against prohibitions imposed by the government. The SEC has accused Binance of continuing to enable select high-profile U.S. investors to utilize its platform. Furthermore, Binance, a portal designed to act as a crypto exchange with no links to Binance, has been discovered to be owned by the global crypto exchange and Zhou. Through 13 charges, we allege that Zhou and Binance entities engaged in an extensive web of deception, conflicts of interest, lack of disclosure, and calculated evasion of the law, SEC Chair Gary Gensler stated. As alleged, Zhou and Binance misled investors about their risk controls and corrupted trading volumes while actively concealing who was operating the platform, its affiliated market makers' manipulative trading, and even where and with whom investor funds and crypto assets were custodied. They attempted to skirt us securities laws by announcing phony controls that they ignored behind the scenes in order to retain high-value U.S. customers on their platforms. The general people should exercise caution when investing any of their hard-earned funds with or on the illegal sites. Binance is not the only company in the firing line. Not barely a day after the news of Binance's lawsuit leaked, the SEC stated it will also sue Coinbase. The cryptocurrency trading platform was accused of operating as an unlicensed national securities exchange, broker, and clearinghouse. Coinbase was also accused with failing to register the offer and sale of its staking as a service product in the United States. The SEC's case, filed in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York, claims that Coinbase and CG violated the Securities Exchange Act of 1934's registration restrictions. Furthermore, it implies that Coinbase violated the Securities Act of 1933's securities offering registration regulations. Injunctive relief, disgorgement of ill-gotten earnings, plus interest, fines, and other equitable measures are sought in the case. What does this signify for the industry as a whole? Because the complaints were filed so quickly, the fintech sector was caught aback by the news. We talked with industry professionals to learn what they think these cases signify for the industry's future. Gasper Stitt, marketing director at the cryptocurrency exchange Zonda Crypto, examines the effect of the litigation on each firm. Despite Coinbase's plans to establish a non-use company overseas, Stitt emphasizes that both Coinbase and Binance have robust operations in the United States. As a result, the litigation might have a long-term effect. The lawsuits, along with the SEC's actions in the U.S. and MiCA approval in the UE, are evidence that regulatory pressure on the crypto industry is tightening. He added, the long-term consequences of these operations may extend well beyond the United States, as a rising number of authorities seek to probe crypto-related firms. At the same time, customers are becoming more aware of the risks associated with utilizing services offered by corporations that do not bother to alter their operations to comply with legislation. As a consequence, customers will become more selective, only spending their time and money in firms that are regulated in their market. All of this should assist the crypto business in the long run. since everyone, particularly new investors, will profit from a more regulated market. However, it is important to ensure that the laws reflect the unique character of our business rather than being a carbon copy of the financial sector. Otherwise, it may stifle crypto innovation.